So if we look at LinkedIn, here is my co-director and founder of Signable, and I'm going to make a point about what you should be looking for in somebody's profile. So firstly, you're trying to get an idea of the character of that person. So looking at his picture, nice smiley picture, he's a friendly guy. No suit and tie, he's a casual guy. Again, this should be changing your approach, and when you do actually speak to them, and not yet, but when you do speak to them, this will shape your approach. You need to be casual with him. Did you know on LinkedIn, everything's clickable? So you can click on previous companies, you can click on education. It will actually give you an alumni of people that were at that organization, at that school, at that uni, at that time, the same time as you. So you actually have a very soft introductory lead there of people that you have some connection with or had some connection with at some point, and you'll be amazed at where people end up. And also on the contact information, now you have more information than you ever have done. So, I mean, obviously it's dependent on what people decide to put on there, but they will put on there what they would like to be contacted by. So Ollie's very open. He has his mobile number, he has his landline number, the address, email addresses, as you can see, and that is the bread and butter information that you should be capturing as part of the profile building. And actually remember, to actually secure a very, very good prospect, a game-changing prospect is going to take so much of your time. Potentially up to 2 hours of your time to work on one prospect. But because of the size of prospects, and this is where it's so important to know where your ideal customer is, that's the point. You don't want to be wasting your time on people that don't deserve your time. So in a LinkedIn profile, you have a summary. Again, that's more factual. You can actually tell on Ollie's style of writing that he's kind of very this and this and this and this and this, and that's telling you exactly what about the company. If you actually look at mine, mine's very casual because that's just my style. And again, I would seriously recommend everybody just act in their style. So then you've got experience, which is basically just a CV. But again, always look at the character of writing. Look at previous experience, look at previous companies. If he can't help you now, could he help you with a company that he's been at before? Also gives you his previous education, personal interests. Personal interests are massive. I was looking to speak to a claims director for a very large insurance company. I was going through all this process and I just couldn't get past him on a business level. I actually noticed that part of his personal interests, he actually had a link as an Elvis impersonator as a personal website. So when all else failed, I just threw in the fact that I was actually at Graceland earlier in the year. It was true, it wasn't a lie, it's very true. And he spent 55 minutes talking about Elvis and 5 minutes getting the meeting. So what I'm saying is, without doing the research initially, you would not have had that go-to bit to throw in at the end. Also tells you his personal details and also advice for contacting Ollie. Some people will actually say on there exactly what they expect from you when being introduced. They will actually say, so with me, I've got, if you're looking to connect, tell me why. Happy to connect, but also happy to know why.